One thing, it's wonderful to be back here with you, dear folks, today. But there's something that I learned last week on Sunday morning, reading through my Bible, as I usually do every year. It was there in 2 Samuel, and I found something out about me that I didn't know. And I didn't even know I should be thinking that way. But it was a passage where King David, who had run from Absalom, had vacated Jerusalem. And as he was leaving and going towards the Jordan River, he got closer to the Jordan River, and this elderly gentleman shows up with all this food and stuff for his people that were with him, he and his people. Well, then after Absalom's death, when the people were bringing the king back to Jerusalem, this elderly man met David at the crossing of the Jordan, and King David wanted to take him back to Jerusalem to take care of him. He says, "No, I'm old. I got to stay where I am. I'm going to want to die here and be buried where my parents were buried and so forth." And he says he was really, really old. He was 80. And you know what? We're there. And I never thought of myself as being really, really old. Did you, dear? Never. No. So actually, and that was said twice in that passage. I said, "Okay, Lord, what are you trying to tell me?" But I praise God for another day and another opportunity. We have a great Lord, and we try to, the best we can with what energies God gives us, to be involved in serving Him. We try to do a balancing act between our retirement community in which we live and our church. With our church, we are active in Bible studies that are there. We attend. Others are teaching. And then also, I've been asked that I have now over a year on the elder board. Baptist church with an elder board. Isn't that strange? Well, our pastor is a very wise pastor. He's not using the elder board as a governing board. It's a counseling board. And it's one in which retired pastors and missionaries, we have a number of them in our church, quite a number, and he's using the expertise of our experiences that we've had in the past, so forth, to help him in his ministry. And so we're happy to do that, and also we try to take responsibility for different aspects in the church work too, as we can. And so Shirley and I have been basically visiting the shut-ins and hospital, stuff like that. And then in our retirement community, we also, we're not doing as much visitation hospital with them as yet, but I do have the responsibility of being administrator of the Bible study group that meets the first Monday of January and goes to the Monday before Easter. And the reason it's that way, because we have a lot of what we call snowbirds from Canada and up north here, and they're down there during that time, and after they leave, there isn't much around anymore. And but anyway, we also, in that Bible study, God gave us, I kept track of the attendance, and the ones that attended our Bible study, there was 60 different people that attended our Bible study during that time, and I think we averaged close to 30 for the whole time. But then we also, that Bible study group sponsors a sunrise service on Easter Sunday morning, and also a breakfast. And God gave us 75 people to minister to on that day. So we're really grateful for that opportunity, and try to be a witness where we can and a help where we can. And it keeps us busy. But people always ask me how Shirley's doing with her health situation, and the best way to summarize it, I say she has a new job. She's an elevator operator. She has her ups and downs every day, and you got to know what floor she's on in order what we're going to do. And but she's been doing well in many ways. But the trouble we have a resident that took residence in with both of us, and his name's Arthur. Arthritis, you know. And anyway, so that's what I'll tell you, and I'll let Shirley speak a little bit here. And God bless you. I'll hold you up, honey.
Yeah. Oh, 3/4 Cracker Jack. Our trip last summer when we were here was one of those big ones. It was oriented all around people, friends and family. We did friends and family visits. We were gone 8 weeks, 9,300 miles, 25 states, and we got to visit and be with 150 plus people. That means hour and a half, 2 hours or more with them. It was glorious. But then on our way back, after seeing a cousin in Tucson I had not seen in 42 years, we picked up Route 10 in Phoenix, and Route 10 goes from Los Angeles to Jacksonville, Florida. And we got it in Phoenix and took it all the way over to I-75, and then we dropped south to go home. But when we were going through San Antonio, Texas, we stopped to see the Alamo, our one sightseeing venture. And everybody said, "Oh, did you do the river walk? It's so beautiful." And I said, "Nope, it was 103 down there that day. No river walk for us." It was wonderful. And we didn't come back saying, "Oh my word, I'm so tired. We'll never do that one again." So here we are experimenting about being in Michigan in May. Now it's May 1st and it's beastly cold. All you need out here is some white stuff, and I would swear it'd be winter. My stepmother turns 100 on Thursday. That's the main focus for coming up here. But in the meantime, we had some other appointments that we were able to get finalized, including exactly where are we going to be buried up here at the Hope Township Cemetery, and what is our headstone supposed to look like. And we got all that done too. And it's been wonderful to stay with Bill and Paget and be with their family, and we've made visits. Yesterday we spent the bulk of the morning past lunch, because she's never hungry, with Norma Herwire. We enjoyed that immensely. And then we went across the street where Bill and Paget live and visited with Mike and Roxy Green. And we have been in and out all over. It has been glorious. But we love visiting people, and we carry that over when we're in Lakeland as well. Now, when you all get weary of this weather, come on down. We did our best to drag that heat and sunshine north with us. We had a tailwind the whole first day. It was beautiful. And then we ran into rain in Tennessee and Kentucky and Ohio and Michigan, thanks to good old El Nino. So it's coming, folks. The glories and beauties. It's wonderful to look at the flowers and the trees that are budding. This has been very special because we have flowers and trees that are green year-round.